I stayed up with my elderly parents last night till after 1 o'clock in the morning. And their bedtime's usually, if it's not a meeting night, 9:30. So it was quite unusual. It was good because I had some headspace issues last night and needed to focus on something to keep my mind preoccupied from some of the things that are causing me emotions that really are a bit upsetting. But it was really good. We make it a point not to talk about their religion, the Jehovah's Witnesses. But last night we actually watched something on the television which was relating to the Big Bang, and Dad's right into science and where he can, trying to prove it wrong through not the Bible, but Watchtower publications. So I stayed up with them and we talked, and it started off with that evolution and why do they have Robert Wagner as a scientist? It's a random question. Anyway, Dad, this morning when I woke up, of course, this is the first time I've actually not imposed, but tried to show me some publications. I got these two brochures from Dad. What was Life Created, which I think I've seen with that turtle on there before, and that one there, The Origin of Life, which I do intend to have a look at today, and let's see what they have to say. But then it turned into the topic of the Watchtower organisation being a place that pedophiles can use as a haven, because they are the only religion that exists, as far as I know, that will not report pedophiles to authorities, to the police or anyone else that may need to know about that. And the discussion didn't get heated. We're pretty we've got respect for each other nowadays, and I maintained my control, so did Dad, and I listened. Used 80% of this and 20% of that. But I asked some questions which they had no answer to, and then I mentioned some situations which kind of, I could tell, really scattered their mind a little bit and rattled them. And Dad was talking to me about an 85-year-old brother in a congregation that he knows very well, who had been reported to the elders on 5 occasions. First two occasions were regarding sexual matters. Third, fourth occasion was regarding pedophilia with other children in his congregation, and the 5th report was regarding him molesting his grandchild. Now, I don't know the point that Dad was trying to make, or how he could even think that was an argument against what I was saying, because as far as I was concerned, it was like ammunition for me. So I said, okay, the first time he got reproved, yeah, whatever. Second time, after knowing the first sexual encounter, they'd let him back in after being reproved. Second time, same thing, a sexual encounter. That didn't explain to me what it was. I don't think he really knew. Third time was regarding pedophilia or molestation with a minor. Let back in, got disfellowship, but got let back in. Fourth time was also a case of where he molested a minor. What happened to him? I think he was just reproved again, slapped on the hand, and let back in. Fifth time was regarding him molesting his own grandchild. And my point straight back to Dad was, well, If the first time the elders had have chosen to actually take the victim or report what the victim was saying, even though this person may have been denying it, the predator may have been denying it, don't you think it's reasonable for the elders who are conducting the case to report any suspicions of that sort to the police? And Dad said, well, look, you know, what could they do? He denied the situation. It was this person's word against his word. You know, I said, are you serious? I said, it doesn't matter. If somebody reports an act of sexual misconduct to the elders, is it not their responsibility to at least register that that complaint or that concern that the victim has to the police, and let the police do their job, which the elders aren't trained to do like the police are? They're trained to investigate and interrogate, in some cases, the victim to find out whether or not what they're saying is worthy of belief. So, and basically my point was that now had he have been all these people that he had victimised, or that he was found out victimising, I don't know how many others there were, would have probably been they wouldn't have been in that situation that they were put in if they had have reported the guy to the police in the first place. Now, that's one instance that my dad knows of. How many other instances are there around the world where this sort of thing happens, where it could have been stopped the first time?